Hello YouTube, this is Callum from EnglishShooting, and today I have a review of the Vortex Optics Viper Red Dot. Now, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but you guys will know how much I love Vortex Optic products and that I could sing their praises all day long just from my prior experience. However, I'm not going to let that bias me, and I wanted to get that out there because I genuinely do love this brand and I will stand behind it, and I wanted to be completely transparent because I was given this, so I haven't paid my own money for it, but I am a genuine supporter of Vortex products and will recommend them to any shooter out there for pretty much any discipline of shooting, obviously aside from iron sight shooting. But here we go, the Viper Red Dot. This is how it comes in the box. There it is in front. So what do you get in the box? Just typical Vortex. They give you everything and more that you want and need. So even though it's marketed as a pistol sight, they give you a Picatinny mount. Even though they could probably have charged you an extra 15-20 quid for an accessory, they give you a protection cover, they give you a little cleaning cloth, you get a battery, you get your instructions, obviously you would expect that at a minimum, and the Allen keys and tools that you're going to need to put it on. Now obviously these are the main bits that you're going to be interested in. You've got your sight, the mount, and your cover there. Now again, everything's high quality. Just because they've thrown it in doesn't mean it's cheap and nasty. It really is a nice sort of milled bit of metal there, and well, probably guessing it's going to be aluminium because it's so light. It just feels nice. The finish on it's good. Even this, yes, it's just a rubber little cover, but it's even got, you know, Viper and Vortex in there. It's just high quality. They always exceed your expectations. The great thing about this is, yes, it is a very small, very compact pistol sight that will pretty much go on any pistol unnoticed. But if you want to mount it onto your shotgun, onto your AR, you just bolt it onto that instead and use the Picatinny rail. The function of it, obviously, when it's off a gun or off of its mount, the battery is exposed, but when you put it onto your gun, you fit the battery at the same time, obviously, and then if you put it onto this mount, then it's going to be sandwiched in there. And the cover itself, I think, is brilliant, because if you've got it mounted onto your AR, if you've got it on your shotgun and you're going to put it in the safe, even if you've got it on your pistol and you're putting it away, putting that cover on there is going to stop it from getting dented, from getting scratched, just from general damage. And they've thrown it in there. I just absolutely love that. Now the sight itself has all the features that you would expect. You've got your on and off and your brightness sort of selector there. You've got your windage and elevation. Some of the features that obviously might not be first apparent, the battery life. So on maximum setting you have 150 hours of use. At the lowest setting you have 30,000 hours of use. There's also a 14-hour auto shutdown feature, which basically means that you can't leave it on and stuff your battery for next time you want to come and use it. Another important feature is the dot itself. It's a 6 MOA dot. It's fine enough and detailed enough and crisp enough for any sort of application that you're going to be using this for, fast target acquisition. I can see this thing being absolutely vicious for sort of speed stills. That dot's just so nice and crisp for me. I do prefer that sort of finer quality dot. I think everyone does. In terms of weight and size, all the specific measurements and details will be on the Vortex website, which I will link below for a better sort of off on the fly comparison. There's a standard 12 gauge cartridge and you can just see how diddy this thing is, and in terms of lightness you really could put it in your back pocket and completely forget about it. The finish on everything is just typically Vortex. It's such a high quality sort of matte black finish. You just feel it's going to be rugged, it's going to be tough. It's got the standard reflection there, the anti-glare, anti-sun coating, and also so you can't see the dot through the other side there. And there we go, that's pretty much the scope. There's not a huge amount else to go into. If you are after all the nitty-gritty information, all the specifics, I will put the Vortex website down in the description below, so go and check that out. This scope is available in the UK for £200, around the £200 mark, which I think is just unbelievable for the quality and the sort of sight that you're getting. Biggest competitors, obviously you have the likes of the aim points, but they are at a much different price point, a much larger, higher price point, and I think this can compete with Aimpoint absolutely no problem. The quality of it, yes, it doesn't have that sort of military ruggedness. I think the Aimpoints would take a bit more beating, but we're sport shooters, we're not going to need that. This is going to last a 3-gun match time and time again. The biggest competitor within the UK would be the Shield Mini sight. I don't have a huge experience with that sight myself at the moment, but it's something that I would love to get side by side with the Viper, and have a little play and comparison, and just do a general review of the Shield sight as well. I know a lot of people rave about them. My leaning, just because of the Vortex brand, would be this sight. That's just me. That's because I'm a Vortex whore. I know Vortex, I've bought many of their products previously and I've never been let down. The last thing as well that I always have to mention with Vortex Optics is the lifetime unconditional warranty, which this has just the same as any other Vortex Optics product. You throw this out of a 2-story building, as long as you can go and recover it and you've got all the bits together, you can send it to Vortex and they will fix or replace it. This is transferable, it's unlimited. Really, you could buy a 5-year-old Vortex scope, throw it out of your car doing 40 mile an hour, go pick it up and send it to Vortex and they will fix and replace it. But there we go, guys. And absolutely, I'm going to call this a 3-gun sight. It's perfect for pistol shooting, perfect for shotgun, and perfect for that backup AR or even main AR sight. So there we go, the Vortex Optics Viper Red Dot. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found the product interesting and the video useful if you're looking at one yourself. And as always, I hope to see you soon.